Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, June 29th, 2018. Welcome to another eBay video. Tonight we have quite a few important eBay topics to talk about. We're going to talk about the following plus a lot more. The new internet sales tax issue, disappearing pictures, 14-day holds on sales, glitches with views, glitches with promoted listings, the returns calculator, an eBay radio announcement, and a lot more. So that being said, let's get right into it. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Joe DeMarco. I'm a longtime eBay seller. I've been selling on eBay since 1999, and I've been doing videos to help people sell on eBay since 2007, and every Friday night I make an eBay video. So that being said, let's get to it and let's talk about firstly your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. The first comment was from Low Pockets. Why on earth, Joe, wouldn't you be talking about the Supreme Court ruling this week that will put a lot of us out of business and raise all of our costs by at least 8% across the board? Isn't this an eBay YouTube channel? I'm sorry, but I'm calling you out when you need to be called out. Very disappointed. And Crosswalk Larry responded to his comment by saying, because it will more than likely be next week's subject matter. It takes time to make these videos. It takes some planning behind the scenes that you don't see. Crosswalk Larry is totally correct and spot on. I don't think you guys realize how much planning it takes to make these once-a-week videos. I don't wait till Friday afternoon and start doing my research. I have to start doing it early in the week. So before I answer Low Pocket's question, I'm going to give you guys a little idea of what it's like to make these videos. As you know, I put my video out on Friday night, and immediately, for the first hour or two, I monitor the comments because I want to see how the feeling is in the community about the topics that I posed, and I try and answer a few comments and questions when I can. Saturday and Sunday, I step back. I do not really get involved in any YouTube activities. I do other things locally and with friends. Monday and Tuesday, I start doing research on the Facebook groups to see what problems people are incurring, and I'm still reading your comments and checking back and forth. I'm also monitoring eBay radio on Tuesday as well. On Wednesday, I actually start preparation for the week's show by going to your comments from Friday night till that point, and I start selecting the comments I think are most interesting and most topical, and I will save them on my notes for possible discussion Friday night. Thursday, I will go back on eBay radio and the Facebook groups and listen to all that, and Friday morning, I start banging out the video. So when the internet sales tax issue came out last week, it came out late in the week. At that point, the information had just come out, and I didn't have enough time to do enough research to make a reasonable presentation to you guys, so I chose not to. However, I will make that presentation right now, so Low Pockets, you can sleep a lot easier tonight. What I'm going to read to you now is the gospel truth. You can take this to the bank. eBay government relations regarding the South Dakota versus Wayfair decision. The decision will have to go back to the South Dakota courts, and that might be in 2 months or so. If you're a seller that does more than $100,000 in sales in South Dakota, you need to consult with your accountant and make preparations to pay the taxes when the time comes. The companies that were in this case, Wayfair, Overstock, and Netweg, are huge. Small business was never addressed in this case. eBay will be working in protecting the small seller communication with government and government agencies, education, and federal level. In a nutshell, calm the hell down. You are not going to be affected unless you're a huge mega seller. Is there anybody watching this video that came close to selling $100,000 $100,000 worth of merchandise to the state of South Dakota last year. If there's anybody watching this video, I need to hear from you because I want to go to work for you. You are a huge moneymaker. I don't think anybody watching this video is going to come close to the threshold that is going to be implemented. From what I've heard, it could vary from state to state. Although South Dakota is leading this charge at $100,000, I heard, and this is speculation, but I believe there is some truth to it, that it could range anywhere from $50,000 to $1 million. But right now, let's work with South Dakota. They have stated the fee is $100,000. I don't think that's going to affect anybody, and I don't think any of you are going to be affected. I am not one of these people to cry wolf and worry over nothing. First, I get the information, I examine it, and I put it out there. And if there's a reason to worry, I'll tell you guys you should worry. And there are some reasons to worry about some other topics I'm going to talk about. Don't worry about that. No pun intended. But this is not something you should be worried about right now. Calm down! About keyword spamming. 614 Life Road. Keyword spamming and duplicate listings, I hate it. I've reported it and called it in for years. One seller and not anything was ever done. If only they treated the sellers like buyers. On China sellers, Kilo 1212 wrote, Chinese sellers with their garbage should be banned from selling on eBay. I also buy on eBay, and despite the fact that I always check US only, I always have Chinese sellers with US addresses. And I agree with them. That is true. I found that myself. On sales, London Michael wrote, this week was the worst week in sales I've ever had in 5 years. Another great video, Joe. Keep up the good work. Let us now take a breath and talk about sales and some problems that have occurred this week that I'd like to share with you. You may remember last week I told you my sales were extremely slow because of a glitch. I was slow Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I was slow, like 1, maybe 2 sales a day, which is disgusting. Now Sunday, my sales came rocketing back. Wham! One of my busiest Sundays in a long time. Booming, okay? But Monday was dead. I mean really dead. Now, I do know there's been a big glitch involving pictures disappearing from our listings. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain that right now. For those of us who sell with good till canceled items like I do, our items that were ending last week, that had run, let's say 30 days and were going to be renewed, were being renewed with either no pictures or just 1 picture. This was brought to my attention by several of you guys, and thank you for doing that, including the person who sent me the screenshots to my email. And it was huge on Facebook. Now, it's rather hard to tell when you're signed on to eBay if your pictures have disappeared. You have to either sign on, you have to either sign off eBay and then check not being signed in and check your listings, or you can rely on some of your potential buyers to contact you. And that happened to me the other night. A buyer wrote to me and said, Joe, I'm interested in your items, but you have no pictures. I need to see what I'm buying. And I had no idea at that point that my items were so severely affected. Now, I had read something on Facebook, a possible fix for this that I'm going to share with you. And I implemented the fix, and it had an unusual, huge positive aspect. Here's what happened. I have been told that if you bulk edit all your items, but change nothing, that will restore all your lost pictures. Now, I cannot confirm that, and I cannot deny that. But I can tell you it had one super huge benefit to me. And it will work for you too if you try it. And I'm going to tell you what happened. I did this on Monday night because Monday was dead. So before I went to bed, around 11 o'clock, I bulk edited 1,300 items that I have listed. In case you don't know how to bulk edit, it's very simple. Go into your seller hub. On the left side, scroll down, it says active listings. In my case, it was around 1,300. Click on the active listings and they'll all come up. Check off the top default box, which activates the first 500 listings. And just click on edit. When you bulk edit, as you go through the process, keep clicking next. Do not change anything. Just bulk edit the first 500, then go back, bulk edit the next 500, then the next 300, bang, you're done. Hopefully that will solve your picture issue. But what it also does, it registers your items as being new to eBay. So you get an instant boost in search. I woke up Tuesday morning to 5 sales overnight. I never get 5 sales overnight. I was shocked and I couldn't figure out why. So I went into the Facebook groups and I brought it up for discussion, and someone else told me that it happened to her. And she had called eBay customer service about it, and they told her that yes, when you bulk edit all your items without changing anything, bango, it gives them an instant boost in search. However, it's temporary. It only lasts for like the first day. So for those of you guys who want to try this, if you're watching this on Friday night, try it now after you watch this video. Bulk edit all your listings, go to bed, wake up tomorrow morning, and you should see some sales. One person in the Facebook group told me she does this several times a week, and she's been doing it every time she gets a slow period. She does that bulk edit thingy, and it always works for her. So try it if you want. Let me know how it works. I might just try it again myself tonight because it's been slow lately. Next item is a 14-day hold on running sales. I have not confirmed this, but I've heard it from several people, and I'm investigating this. If you run a sale with Markdown Manager for 14 days, let's say you have a 10% off sale, all right, you run it for 14 days, it's successful, you make some sales, you cannot then automatically redo the same exact sale for 14 days. This is something I've heard from a few sellers. I have not yet experienced this myself, but I am looking into it. I've heard it from several people, and it really concerns me because this would really hurt us. I love running sales on Markdown Manager. I love my Markdown Manager, and if this is true, this will hurt us very, very greatly in my opinion. There's also another glitch with views. I've had tons of people in the Facebook group state that they have items they've listed for, let's say, 3 months that have maybe 6 or 7 watches, but it shows up that they have 0 views. This is a known glitch, and I don't know when it's going to be fixed or even if it's going to be fixed. There's also a glitch with promoted listings that some people have reported, stating that, let's say they run a sale with promoted listings and they bid 1%. Great, 1%. When they go to do another item, a whole different item, and let's say they want to bid another 1%, that somehow, somewhere along the line, eBay is changing the bid of their original listings, sometimes as high as 9%. Now, I can't say this has happened to me, but I got to be totally honest with you, I haven't checked my promoted listings. I've been busy doing some other things this week, but I will get to that and have an update for you. But if any of you guys have experienced that, let me know about it. eBay is also introducing something called a returns calculator. I believe it's going to be in the seller hub. I haven't checked it out yet. If any of you have, let me know what you think of it. A returns calculator is a very, very good feature, I think. As you know, I get quite a few returns myself. I had more than average returns this week. My returns are quite high, but on the positive side, every single person was totally honest and said that they purchased the wrong size or the wrong item. One guy really mystified me. He bought an item for $24 plus 15 shipping, $39 total. He gets the item, said it's the right size but the wrong style. He wants to return it. no problem. He's paying another $15 shipping to return a $24 item. He is losing $30 on a $24 item. I don't get it, but that's life. A change is coming to eBay Radio. I've got good news and I've got bad news. First, I'll give you the good news. I don't think I mentioned this before, but like last year, when I go to Vegas the end of July, I will be broadcasting live from eBay Radio like I did last week. I will be a guest on the dais, and I look forward to appearing on eBay Radio once again. The bad news is after July, eBay Radio is going to change its format. Instead of having the twice a week live call-in show, they're going to have a once a week pre-taped show with more eBay personnel coming on and being guests. So we're going to have to see how that works. At this point in the video, I would like to stop and take my ceremonial drink from the Fox News Cup O' Life. This is the Fox News Cup O' Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Very good, very satisfying and refreshing. I will now continue reading your questions, comments, and concerns from last week. I have, how many of these here? I have about half a dozen comments I'm going to read regarding one topic, and I'll try and answer them as I go along. Duff Stevens wrote, Mr. Magic has been magically erased. Wished he was erased from the face of the planet. What he's referring to is, I mentioned last week about my stalker using the name Mr. Magic to leave fake bad Google reviews for businesses in my area claiming he's been here, although he never has. Nick Stratton on the same topic wrote, I just found these videos as a result of some of the outlandish reviews your stalker has been leaving at stores all around town, in particular the one at Ye Old Thrift Shop. How has this guy not been arrested for fraud yet? I cannot believe this guy is still at it since 2012. Helen Gerhardt wrote, Joe, good job this weekend on eBay Radio. Maybe I missed it. When can we order the Fitchy t-shirts in women's sizes? No, Helen, you didn't miss anything. There's two problems. One, I just really need a push sometimes into new endeavors, and I haven't gotten anywhere on the t-shirts, either with the design or with opening the store. It's something I've got to do. I really need a serious push. But another thing, Helen and everybody else, I got to be honest with you. I love putting these videos out and helping you guys. I don't ask for any money, and I kind of feel a little guilty about trying to sell you guys t-shirts. I know there's nothing wrong with it and all, but I'm the kind of guy that's always made his own money. I've never asked for donations or anything like that. I don't roll that way. I'm responsible for my own bills, and it just kind of makes me feel a little weird about that, but maybe I'll get over it. Continuing, Bart Knuckles wrote, must be flattering to have such an attentive stalker. I used to get that kind of attention from women in my 20s. Don't think I'd care for a sociopathic adult man's misplaced focus, though. Joe, if you're not familiar with the laws on doxing, look it up. Regarding the sharing of restricted information, and what is restricted information? Crosswalk Larry wrote, I encourage everyone to support Joe for all the great help he's given us. This has gone on long enough. Google Detroit Thermal Systems. Whether you are on mobile or desktop, you will see Ask a Question. I have already started the ball rolling. Let's start an avalanche. I would also suggest hitting any and all social media accounts for Detroit Global Systems LLC. Are you someone who walks the walk, or are you just full of hot air? Let's do this. The last comment on this topic is John Eastock. Joe, I hate to say it, but I think your life is in danger. That nutjob stalker Fitch is continuing his harassment even though he's been caught and identified. Not a good sign. You need to take steps to protect yourself. John, you have no idea how topical and on point your comment is. For the first time since 2012, since Fitch started attacking me, I actually now feel my life is in danger. And I want every one of you to stop what you're doing and listen to what I have to say, because what I have to tell you is going to boggle your mind. For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you know, I've had this guy in Westland, Michigan stalking me since 2012. He hates me because I'm a successful eBay seller. He also hates me because a couple of years ago, I was able to get Fox News to do a story on him, 2 stories showing he's an internet predator, and a story of him in court where he filed a fake PPO against me and misused the court document. He's an abusive, sociopathic stalker. Okay? Now, what happened this week goes above and beyond anything he's ever done to me. This man Fitch is now using the identity on YouTube Sticky Ketchup. He used to use the identity eBay as a joke, but he's lost all credibility and he's forever known as a stalker, so he tried to reinvent himself. About 2 weeks ago, in addition to all the hateful videos he was making about me on his channel, I noticed he was trying to insinuate himself in a community called Leon Valley. I had never heard of Leon Valley before, but from what I understand, Leon Valley is a group of people that is based in Texas, and they basically monitor police departments down there, and they basically protest certain things. If any of you guys from Leon Valley are watching, forgive me if I'm not describing your cause that well, because I really don't know it, but I know that they have quite a big following. There are a lot of people that follow their cause because they like to monitor certain police actions. I don't quite understand what's going on with it, but you can see they have a ton of videos up on YouTube. But that's their business, it's not my business. I'm the eBay guy. So I noticed my stalker was insinuating himself in their community, making videos supporting them, which I thought was kind of weird because he has no association with them whatsoever. He lives in Michigan. But in the back of my mind, I said, I think he's going to try and use these people in some way to hurt me. And sure enough, let me tell you what he did during the week. So, I guess it was last Thursday night, I went on, I checked his channel, and he put 2 videos about me up. And he basically said this. He said, everybody at Leon Valley, I want you to know that I found out there's a person in New Jersey who is mass flagging your videos. His name is Joseph DeMarco. He's eBay seller Hubcap Joe's, and here is his Facebook page. He showed my Facebook business page and told these people that I was attacking their videos, even though I've never seen their videos up to that point, didn't know who they were, and that he, Fitch, wanted this community to attack my eBay account and my Facebook business page. Immediately, I knew I had a serious problem. And I felt at that point my life was in danger. It didn't take more than 15 minutes for some people to start attacking me from the Leon Valley community. Not all the Leon Valley people are like this, but in the first 15 minutes, 3 people didn't do any fact checking. They just decided that I was guilty because of what Fitch put up. Right away, I said I have to act now. I made a video addressing the Leon Valley people, telling them that I don't know who they are and I have nothing against them, and I gave them the backstory on my stalker in Westland, Michigan. I commented, I responded to the hateful comments that I received explaining to these people what was going on. And I made several video comments on videos, and I went to bed. The next morning I woke up and I received a message from a lady here in New Jersey who is a member of the Leon Valley people. The Leon Valley people have a title. They call themselves auditors. I think, and don't quote me, I think an auditor is a person who's established in the community and has respect and is strong for their cause. So this nice lady wrote to me and said, would you please give me a call regarding this situation with this guy Sticky Ketchup? I said, sure I will. I called her up and we spoke at length, and she said to me, I did some investigating on my own and I knew right away that this man was lying. None of his facts check out. My stalker is telling the Leon Valley people that I am an ex-cop and that my brother is a current cop. Can you believe that? He's trying to incite them against me. I have never been a cop. I've been working in Oradell, New Jersey for 24 years. I explained everything to the nice lady and she totally understood. She said, Joseph, you seem legit. Everything you're saying checks out. Myself and some other auditors are going to put the word out on our sites and in our videos that this man, Sticky Ketchup, is nothing but a troll and is not to be trusted. We don't want him in our community and we don't need people like this. Thank you very much for telling me. I said, but listen, I said, that's great, but 3 people have hated on me. She goes, send me the screenshots of those 3 people and I will contact them on your behalf. And she did. She kept her word. She contacted those 3 people and I've had no more hate or no more trouble from any Leon Valley people. I have been in contact with several other Leon Valley people and they tell me Fitch is even trolling them using fake identities. One man told me that he called the court in Leon Valley, Texas, telling them that he was this person that got arrested and mean-mouthing the court in order to get the person that got arrested in more trouble, because this is what he does. He is an internet predator. He is the worst kind of scum imaginable. But the point that I really want to make to you guys right now is I need help. I need your help. Certainly, somebody out there must have a connection to the FBI, to the Michigan State Police, or to any authorities in Michigan whatsoever. All right? If so, would you please contact them and let them know what this man is doing? I had put up a bunch of videos earlier this week in a channel called Romulus Michigan Menace. All the people from Leon Valley were watching my videos and learning what a stalker this man is. So what happens? The stalker files a fake impersonation complaint against the channel. Even though all the videos were mine, YouTube didn't check. They whacked the channel. So now I've got a second channel going called Detroit Thermal Systems Worker Who Hates. I will have a link to that in the description box below, but by the time this video comes out, he may have pulled the same crap with that channel, in which case I'll just switch the link to another channel. And if he whacks that, there'll be a different channel and a different one, and I'm not going to stop. I will continue to put the word out what this guy is doing to myself, to the Leon Valley community, to all eBay sellers, and to many other people. In addition, the other night he filed a fake YouTube trademark complaint against one of my videos on this channel, representing himself as a representative of the Uline Corporation. Can you believe it? You may remember in one of my videos a while back I showed you my Uline delivery, and my friend made a thumbnail with the Uline logo on it. He reported that to YouTube, claiming he is representing Uline. That is perjury. I have the screenshot. That will be uploaded on one of the other channels that'll be in the description box below. I can't put it on this channel because he'll mass flag it like he does everything else. But the point of all this that I'm telling you, I really need to get this guy arrested. Like John Estock said, for the first time, I actually feel my life is in danger. This is what this man in Westland, Michigan is doing to me now. He's actually trying to get communities after me, telling them outlandish things like I'm flagging their videos when I don't even know who they are, that I'm an ex-cop, that my brother's a current cop. Outlandish stuff. This was premeditated. I think if you watch the videos that I'm going to show you in the other channels, you will see this was a premeditated move on his part to insinuate himself in the Leon Valley community, then to use them to try and physically and financially hurt me. I think this could be considered an act of riot. He's trying to get people to riot against me, but I'm going to keep informing the public as to what he's doing. I'm never going to stop until he gets arrested. So basically, guys, that's my story for this week. Hey, you know I wouldn't ask your help if it wasn't serious. If you don't believe anything I'm telling you, watch the videos in the links in the description box. There's quite a few of them, but they're all short videos, like under 5 minutes. And if you click on a link and it's a dead link, just check back a little later. There'll be a new channel up. My friend is making channels. Don't worry about that. Guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found the information to be helpful and enlightening. If you think I'm doing a good job and in helping you sell on eBay, please give me a thumbs up. It shows that I'm liked, respected, and that I'm doing a good job. If you don't think I did a good job, just comment in the comment section below what you want me to hit up next week. And just like Low Pockets did when I didn't hit up the internet sales tax issue, I will hit it up next week. And if you're that stalker of mine, that deranged person, why do you even watch my videos? And why are you commenting to me directly? You shouldn't be commenting to me. You don't have that right. You're a stalker, you're an internet predator, get lost. Guys, I am a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind, and I'm still making money online. Thank you for watching my videos. Please, if you can help me with this cyber stalker in Westland, Michigan, I would appreciate it more than any of you know. Okay? I wouldn't want any of you guys to have to go through what he's doing to me. All right? Thank you for watching. Remember these 3 words. Don't be fishy! Rock on and peace! Yeah!